And bang! What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is your owner, Jim, creating finding father Scott Casey Gale here. And today, I am going to give you my AEW Dynamite review. Tonight's show was from Daily's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. And I gotta say, for an empty arena, the AEW Dynamite show, I thought tonight's episode of AEW was amazing from beginning to end. I really enjoyed tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite. Despite being an empty arena, it felt like there was a crowd there. Because they had MJF at ringside, they had the Inner Circle at ringside, so AEW Dynamite definitely made it feel real and alive tonight. So props to them for that, and kudos to them as well. Okay, the show opened with a promo about Cody Rhodes talking about not wanting to live in fear of the global pandemic, which then pivoted quickly to a bit about needing the elite to be elite at Blood and Guts. Matt Jackson and Kenny Omega came to the ring with Omega talking about how scary the real world situation is and how there might not even be a Dynamite next week. So if they're going to go out, he wants to go out elite. Jackson called out Hangman Page to ask him if he has their back at Blood and Guts, and he raised his glass to them. The elite then turned on the lights and shot up pyro to start the show. Very good way to start the show up. Cody Rhodes cut a good promo. Matt Jackson cut a good promo. Kenny Omega cut a good promo. So I really enjoyed the way AEW Dynamite started off. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed MJF at ringside with MJF saying he's not wrestling because he doesn't have to, and that he'll let everyone go out and hurt themselves. He and Shawn Spears were gambling on the show, which I thought was pretty cool. I've said it many times before. MJF is the best heel today in professional wrestling. That guy can definitely talk in the mic. And it was really enjoyable and funny, like I said, how he and Shawn Spears were gambling on the show. So they were definitely having a good time. And then Brandy Rhodes, the wife of Cody Rhodes, handled ring announcing for tonight. Jim Ross, Excalibur, and Taz were on commentary, and they did pretty good. Okay, the first match was Lucha Brothers defeated Best Friends. Orange Cassidy sat on in commentary and hit a no holds hand dive onto the Lucha Brothers from the stage. The Bros won the match with a top rope double stomp package pile driver combination. After the match, Chuck Taylor challenged the Lucha Brothers to a street fight in a literal street or parking lot. Good, really good match. I really enjoyed this. I mean, anytime the Lucha Brothers wrestle, they always deliver. They never disappoint. So good match between the Lucha Brothers and Best Friends. And I thought it was pretty funny when Orange Cassidy was in commentary and he fell asleep for a little bit. That was funny. Orange Cassidy, I mean, he's grown on me. I love Orange Cassidy. And then next number 2 was Hikaru Shida defeated Penelope Ford, Riho, and Chris Statlander. Shida pinned Ford after a running knee strike. I thought this was a decent match at best. It wasn't great or anything, but it was just decent at best. And I said it many times before, AEW really needs to work in their women's division. And then Colt Cabana was interviewed at ringside and said Penelope Ford would be doing a lot better if not for Kip Sabian. Sabian took offense, and he and Cabana had a minor confrontation. I wonder how this is going to play out. I wonder if this is going to lead to a match between the two. And then AEW World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley was interviewed in the parking lot about how he's not medically cleared to be in the arena. Moxley drove away in his Ford GT he got when he was offered a spot in the Inner Circle. Pretty good interview with Jon Moxley. I like that. I mean, I like Jon Moxley in AEW. He's being himself, and he doesn't take crap from anybody. And then next, number 3 was Jurassic Express. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy defeated the Butcher and the Blade. No Bunny tonight. MJF paid the Butcher and the Blade before the match, and after yelling of orders, distracted them to set up a combination flapjack and cutter from Jurassic Express. Another good match. I like this match. I enjoyed MJF giving instructions. So yeah, this was a pretty good match in my opinion. And then my favorite segment, the Dark Order came to the ring to announce the identity of the Exalted One, but were interrupted by SCU. that triggered a video revealing that Brodie Lee, also known as former WWE star Luke Harper, is the Exalted One. When the video ended, Lee was in the ring and he and the Dark Order beat down SCU. I love this. Now, I was expecting it to be Matt Hardy to be the Exalted One, but wow, what a surprise was. Now, some people called it Brodie Lee being the Exalted One. And in my opinion, it makes sense. It makes sense for Brodie Lee to be the Exalted One. I like the promo he cut, how he said that Christopher Daniels didn't believe in me, like a certain out of touch old man didn't believe in him, and that out of touch old man he was referring to was WWE owner Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon is definitely out of touch. So yes, definitely love the shot that Brodie Lee fired at Vince McMahon, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out and how this is gonna, how they're gonna do. Because I wasn't a fan of the Dark Order at first, but now I am. Now I'm really starting to like him, like him, and especially with Brodie Lee being in the Dark Order, I'm very interested in seeing what he does. And then Jake Roberts and Lance Archer were interviewed at ringside by Tony Schiavone about how they're going to get Cody Rhodes' attention. Afterward, a video aired of Archer setting up a ring in the woods and challenging a group of locals to fight him. He knocked them all out, then chokeslammed the final guy on the hood of the car. This was absolutely well done. I like this. I like Jake Roberts' alliance with Lance Archer being the manager. It makes sense. I mean, Jake Roberts can, as a manager and retired wrestler, can prove that he can still talk on the mic. Like I said, I'm very interested. I like what AEW is doing with Lance Archer. I like the cool video package that was shown. I really enjoyed it. Very well done. And then it was the main event, match number 4. The Inner Circle, Santana, Ortiz, and Jake Hager defeated the Elite, Cody Rhodes, Matt Jackson, and Hangman Adam Page. Chris Jericho sat in on commentary with Sammy Guevara singing Judas. Page was listed as Adam then Handboss Page. Page during his entrance with his chime reading, social distancing since November. At one point in the match, Cody threw Ortiz into MJF at ringside, which got Cody choked by Wardlow, and Wardlow attacked by Arn Anderson. Jackson and Page went for the Young Bucks indie ticket, but Page was pulled from the ring apron by Hager, and Santana ward up Jackson to win the match. This was a very good main event. Very good main event. I really enjoyed it. Especially what happened afterwards. Did I say Matt Hardy? I did mention Matt Hardy. And well, here we go. So then the Inner Circle will now gain the advantage in the Blood and Guts match when and whenever that happens. After the match, Chris Jericho said he's banning fans from all AEW events going forward, as Jericho was bragging about how the Inner Circle will dominate, like the Elite, and basically saying that they don't have a fifth man. Him and Inner Circle flipped them off, and they took shots at Brodie Rhodes and hit on her, the wife of Cody Rhodes, and then this is when it got really interesting. So then the Elite they got on the mic, and Nick and Matt Jackson was talking on the mic, saying how his brother Nick Jackson was injured and pretty much putting Jericho in his place. And then he said he did contact an old friend, and he revealed that Nick Jackson's spot in Blood and Guts will be taken by the debuting Matt Hardy, who appeared in the stands. Wow, I loved it. I pretty much kind of had a hunch it was going to be Matt Hardy when a drone Vanguard 1 was was flying in the arena, and I say Matt Hardy. I knew right from there it was going to be Matt Hardy, and wow, what a way to end the show! I enjoyed it. This was a great episode of AEW Dynamite. I would rate this episode of AEW Dynamite a solid 9 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and an A triple plus. Yes. So comment down below in the comment section and tell me what you thought of tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite. Right? And what do you think of Brodie Lee being revealed as the Exalted One? Were you surprised? And what do you think of Matt Hardy revealed as the mystery tag team partner of the Elite for the upcoming Blood and Guts show? Were you surprised at that as well? Anyway, like I said, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this episode of AEW Dynamite, what you liked about it. Subscribe to the National Wrestling Shooters. And I must bid you adieu, good night and goodbye, and bang! And the words of Cactus Jack, bang bang, good night everybody, and live long and prosper. And I will see you later this week, possibly for a Friday Night SmackDown reveal. Good night everybody.